Back on the newsfeed PM, let's attend to this story now. Charges have been withdrawn against one teen accused of raping a 15-year-old girl. Two more remain in custody. The gang rape case has been postponed until December 28th for more investigations. Zola Sholwana was in court and joins us now to give us a little bit more details on what has come out of court this afternoon. Zola, good to have you.
Well, Thabo, you'd understand that this particular case involved minors, which meant that no one was allowed to be inside court but the parents of the accused and also, the victim in this regard. But what we know from the reports that we received is that, these two individuals, the accused, have remained in custody until the 28th of December. And one of them actually has been let go because the state, or rather the prosecutor, could not find anything that could possibly link him to, all that they have been accused of. But to tell us a bit more, I'm joined by the Gauteng spokesperson, Mabona. Sir, thank you very much for your time. I mean, in this case, you did mention that it's important as a department to support both the victim and the accused as they are learners and minors.
Yes, definitely. I mean, as the education department, we are building a society where, we are parents, remember. This is our children. They are in our schools. So we have a responsibility to support them. Support, both victim and the alleged perpetrators. Like, for instance, I mean, as you've indicated, that one, his case is now withdrawn. The charges are withdrawn. And you can understand that person slept in custody. What is that happening in his mind? So you need the psycho support to support him, and those that are in custody as well, as soon as they are released, because you know that we are all entitled to be released on bail or in custody of their parents, because you are innocent until proven otherwise. So we have already, have details of the parents who will be reaching out. With our officials will be starting with that process, reaching out, and we make sure that we support them accordingly.
What charges do we know about so far, as you'd understand that the media was not allowed to be part of the case, understanding that this case has to do with minors?
Definitely, the case that will be there, it's rape. They are facing rape because the one that was facing intimidation, that's the one that was released. So probably they will then be facing the rape charges, and authorities will then do their work. The police are still investigating, we understand, and probably they will then be given a fair trial.
Now, these type of cases then raise questions such as what can be done as a community to support these learners or children in this regard. How can teachers play their role and parents to ensure that such cases do not happen? And of course, it's still in the early stages of the case. We don't know who's guilty of what, but what can be done to avoid such from happening?
No, this is pure parenting. That's why we will normally advocate for parents to take responsibility of making sure that our children are disciplined before we send them to our schools. Because as parents, we need to always make sure that we discipline. Our children must know what is right, what is wrong, and make sure that we build them. When they come to our schools, we continue, with the process of building them with the life skills, also provide curriculum delivery. That's what we do. But it's difficult sometimes for teachers to be teaching rebellious learners who don't listen, who are ill-disciplined, who even go to an extent of threatening to assault our teachers. So our teachers go through a lot. That's why after each and everything that happens, we do support them as well. Our employee wellness program is there to support our employees, and we will then use the psycho support to then support our learners. So we just need to work together and build a nation, and talk to our children and show them what is wrong, what is right.
Thank you very much for your time, Steve Mabona, Gauteng Education spokesperson. Thabo basically saying that as the department, they will be stepping in, or rather they've already started stepping in by supporting the accused and also the victim in this case. And of course, the law will take, its course as the time goes on, as you'd understand that there will be reappearing on the 28th of December, where the matter will, or rather they will determine if they will be granted bail or released on bail. We saw their family members of the accused, and they are not taking this well, especially parents. You'd understand that the position that they find themselves in, and we saw a sense of relief to one of the boys that was actually, accused in the beginning, and charges were withdrawn against him. So the matter will be remanded until the 28th of December 2023. Back to you in studio.
All right, Zola, Sholwana, much appreciated. Thanks for coming on and your intervention this